Hi, everyone, and welcome. We are getting ready for the Empowerment Self-Defense Seminar in Albania. This is the second time that ESD Europe organizes a seminar for ESD instructors and martial artists across Europe to come together. This is a unique chance for the participants to find a space like this. Today, I'm here with Ingrid, one of our workshop facilitators. Ingrid is from Spain, Barcelona, and we'd like to hear about journey and about what she'll bring to the seminar. So, welcome, Ingrid, and I'd like to start with you introducing yourself. So, who are you? What's your background in martial arts and self-defense?
Okay. Hello, Gentiana. Thank you very much for everything. Well, my name is Ingrid. I was born in Barcelona, but nowadays I live in the mountains, in the Pyrenees, in the Catalan Pyrenees. I live in a place that we are not a lot of people living. It's a little bit isolated, but it's very beautiful. For me, it's important to say that I work as a social worker. And when I do the trainings, I always say this. Why? Because I'm not a martial arts professional. I feel more comfortable saying I am a social worker, that I use martial arts and other disciplines like theater or games to do the trainings. Also, I have a postgrado, yes, a postgrade in psychological attention and community action in feminism and LGBT. And well, that's all about my formation, my experience in martial arts. When I was living in Barcelona, I started to do self-defense with a group. We did once a week during 5 years. During this time, for me, was very important because I never did before any martial arts. So I discovered a lot, but I discovered a lot about solidarity and I discovered a lot about sharing this space with other women or LGBT people. After this, I started to do kickboxing and I started to do other martial arts. Um, that's how I started to, after that, I started to teach self defense.
Amazing. Thank you. And we're very happy that we together are members of our network in Europe. You joined our seminar and training of trainers organized last year in Albania. But this time is different. This time you're joining as a facilitator. You'll be leading a workshop. And I'd like to ask you, what can participants expect and why is this topic important?
What I expect about this for me last year was very special. It was my first time with ESD in Albania. I did level 1. For me, it was very special. Why? Because I've been teaching self defense. I think from 6 years ago. No? I always feel a little bit alone, no? Because I don't have a lot of partners that do the same as me. For me, it was perfect to be in a space that we can share things, some questions that I have, because when you start teaching, you start having questions. Am I doing well? What should I do to improve myself? No? And for me, this time it's the same. For me, it's a perfect place to learn, to share, also to have fun and to build us as a community. Yeah.
If you can tell a little bit about the workshop that you will be facilitating.
Yes.
The topic, why is it important for participants?
Yes. As I said, I was born in Barcelona. So the thing is that when I started teaching in Barcelona and then I moved to the mountains, I realized that there was a difference. The context is always a difference. When we talk about intersectionality, we also have to think about the environment. It's not the same. It's not the same. Defend yourself in a very small village that everybody knows each other and where is not a lot of public transport that in the city. The idea that we have about the aggressors in the city is not the same that the idea that the people have in the mountains. So what I'm going to share with you is during these last 5 or 6 years, how did I change my mind? How did I change my trainings to be que tengan sentido?
To be meaningful for the participants.
For this community that live in the mountains, in the rurality. So I'm going to tell you, to explain you, how are we working here, because we are a team of 3 people. I am the coordinator, but how are we working with the 5 principles of ESD?
Amazing. We really need this this space where you will share your experience, and probably other instructors will also share their experience, because we are a community that is growing by the day. And as much as we would like to have instructors in every country and in every community, we don't have that yet. So we as instructors have to teach to different groups, rural areas, urban areas, etc. So we have to equip ourselves with tools that make our teaching accessible, but also, like you said, meaningful to every population. So that is very important, and we are really excited to hear and to learn from your experience, and be able to discuss. So I'd like to have a make you to you a final question now. What message do you have for the instructors? Why should they join our seminar in Albania?
Why? Because for me it's one of the best places to go. If you are instructor, it's amazing. It's not easy to find this type of places. Not in Spain at least. Why? Because it's very important that we share our knowledge, that we can have this space to have to ask the questions to the people that have, for example, there's a lot of people that have a lot more of experience than me, and I really want to talk with them. How do they do to work with old people, with people with disabilities? How do they do to work with other communities? For me, I would say to these people that come, join us, learn, explain us how do you do. All the questions are welcome. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And that's why, because we as a network have chosen the topics that are important to our work. And like you mentioned, we have your workshop, which is how to work with people that are from rural areas and need have a different context. We also have other workshops like the ones for how to teach ESD to people with limited movement or with disabilities. We have other workshops that are specific how to teach ESD to men and boys, because it's a different group and we need maybe a different approach. So all these combination of knowledge of topics brings together instructors from different backgrounds and provides us with a lot of knowledge and new skills that we can earn during this seminar. So I'd like to thank you very much for your time and for your sharing. I want to thank everyone for watching. ESD Seminar in Albania is a rare chance to connect, learn, and grow together. So don't miss it. Join us in Albania, and you can register now through the link we've posted in the caption. And we can't wait to see you here. So thank you, Ingrid, and see you soon.
Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you.